Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, wonderful, wonderful individual. Today, I would like to speak about transforming and working upon our astral being, our etheric being, and our physical body. And to do so, we need to, first get into the self awareness of our ego or our spirits, for without truly coming to awareness of it, of what is reflected in the blood of each individual. When you observe an individual human being, you see already with on their appearance that they are unique. They are an individuality, a personality, and that is even reflected in their appearance. So when we do respect them as individuals and see them as someone to, well, be curious and wondrous about, we are participating in the world with a certain interest and vigor and vitality, and that is, how you are working upon your astral being. You become interested in different things, and also at the same time working upon our soul faculties and inner soul, like I mentioned in the last video, are soul configurations: the mind, soul, consciousness, soul, and sentient soul, where we feel, observe, and think about or contemplate about the specific things we observe and experience. That is how we learn and grow. And also, we are not alone in this. We have the higher world to assist us in all of this. For they are by no means idle, and they are always willing to assist if we ask and pray to them for it. For they have a much higher vantage point than we do, and they are loving beings. They are always loving, nurturing beings, and it will always reflect within your body and your behavior, and, well, the way you present yourself in the world when you cooperate with these beings, because they are beautiful. And when I say beautiful, I do not mean so in a shallow, superficial sense. I mean so in a beautiful, moral, and behavioral, and interest sense. And also, they live in devotion and in reverence to the higher, to the Most High, and to the Christ, and I can relate to that one at least. So by us slowly but surely transforming our astral being, we also over time transform our etheric body, our thinking, and our life formative forces and functions also become transformed by doing so. Of course, this, as I have said, take lifetimes, but we are unfolding the rudimentary latent forces within us. And when we transform our etheric body, it becomes our life spirit. We become, the life spirit is our thinking brings life. Our thinking brings in wonder and curiosity and, well, a will to live in general through your thinking, because thinking again becomes alive and enjoyable and imaginative, and at the same time is stable and stuck to not stuck, but it is rooted in reality, so we do not become fantastical or alien in our thinking, or just wishing to get away from where or what we are surrounded by God's world. For no matter where we end up in God's world. before birth, after birth, and after death, and so on. So ex deo nascimur. And we being curious and wondrous is one of the best qualities a human being can have, and to be courageous in exploring both one's own inner being and one's, well, the outer world, and trying to find the correlating forces with, let's say, the inner astral of our being and the astral, higher astral of the higher worlds, so that one's interest can align with the good healing forces. And the same with the etheric of the world and the etheric of our own being, and the hierarchy and humanity, and what is healing and good and beautiful and creative, and at the same time also compassionate and warm, you know, soul warmth, feeling a sense of home, feeling a sense of belonging and a purpose, and not squandering our gifts by being idle and stagnant and, well, only complaining and so on, but truly finding out for oneself what life is about. We do have the capabilities. We do not need to listen to everything and everyone else. One can truly go find out and at the same time be part of this world, and not losing oneself in concepts that does not fit with true reality. But instead of, we all know Maya. Maya is the wrong interpretation of what this outer reality truly is. But to truly come into spiritual science and, well, study the proper and building the right concepts and understanding of reality makes it much, much more easier to orient oneself in life. And when you do, you are of more of a help to others too, and you can inspire and uplift and be a much more enjoyable person to be around, to work with, to whatever your mind and your heart come up with, to enliven your thoughts with your heart. And that is how we do transform over time the astral, etheric, and physical, from the astral to manas, from the etheric to buddhi or life spirit, manas spirit self, and the physical to spirit human. And as we said, it takes lifetimes, but to dedicate oneself every day and find out in the end, that is the joy of it all. To have that curiosity, to have that wonder. For that wonder, if you squash it, you lose kind of your will to live, your purpose of life, unless you just want to follow the next and the next fix of, materialistic consumption. But instead you actually find nourishment within the spiritual and the spiritual search and the striving for becoming more and more perfect a human being over lifetimes and over generations of, well, generations is one thing, but incarnation after incarnation after incarnation of lifetimes. And we deepen and we change and we grow and we become, of course, if we do take this development into the hands of the responsibility of our own growth. And that, I think, I will leave you with today. So, may Father, Holy Spirit, Christ, Michael, ancient masters of old, ancestors from every incarnation, and the hierarchy, bless, protect, guide, and love you, and may you be provided for with all that you need to survive, live, thrive, being creative and inspirational, and healing to the world, so the world can follow. if they have the courage to. So, see you, love you, goodbye.